Hello, hello, hello. It is Connie here with sign number 6 of 20 signs that you might be ready to do that deeper soul work. Today we're looking at when the body starts speaking louder. And this may show up as fatigue or freeze, coughing, overwhelm, shutdown, collapse. The body begins asking to be included in the conversation. And so we realize here that it's how important it is to listen to our own body, that rest isn't lazy. Our bodies are not our enemies. It's been trying to protect us and it's trying to communicate with us. And maybe we just haven't been listening. Okay, so this one changes everything because for a long time, many of us learnt to live from the neck up. We became thinkers, we became doers, planners, carriers, supporters, performers. We learnt how to override, how to push through, how to keep moving, how to ignore, how to survive. And the body, the body adapted. It carried the unspoken grief and unfinished fear, the swallowed anger, the shock, the vigilance, the pressure, the over responsibility, the parts of us that never got to complete because the body remembers what the mind moved past and eventually it starts talking. At first in whispers, you feel tired, you lose motivation, your energy changes. You want what you stop wanting what you used to want. Things feel heavier. You need more rest. You begin slowing down. Then perhaps it becomes louder. Fatigue, overwhelm, anxiety, shutdown, freeze, emotional eating, brain fog, avoidance, numbness, tension, pain, and finally collapse. And often people become angry with themselves. Why can't I just do the thing? What's wrong with me? Why am I so exhausted? But deeper soul work asks another question. What if the body is not failing? What if it is communicating? Because the body doesn't speak in English. It speaks in sensation, emotion, tension and expansion, contraction and safety, activation, energy and stillness. And the body says, I cannot carry this alone anymore. And honestly, that can feel terrifying. But many people built entire identities around being capable, around continuing, around carrying, around not needing. So when the body says, slow down, it can feel like failure. When it says rest, it can feel unsafe. And when it says stop, survival says keep going. And this is often the threshold, the moment we realize I've been listening to everyone else except myself. Because the body was never meant to be dragged behind your life. It was meant to come with you, to participate, to belong, to be heard. And perhaps this is why so many people arrive here. Not because they're weak, because the body has become unwilling to remain invisible. And so the body begins asking, did you notice me? Will you include me? Will you stop abandoning me every time life becomes difficult? Because for some, this becomes deeply emotional. And you realize, I left my body a long time ago. Perhaps when the trauma happened, or when the grief happened, or when the accident happened, or when survival became necessary, when life became too much. You kept going, but part of you stayed behind. And now the body is quietly saying, come back to the breath, come back into sensation, come back into movement, come back into nourishment, come back into rest, come back into relationship. Because healing is not only changing beliefs. Sometimes it is sitting beside the body and saying, I see what you carried. And perhaps for the very first time, it no longer has to carry it alone. So I've got some reflective questions for you. Number one, where is my body speaking the loudest? Where is my body speaking the loudest? What sensations keep returning? What sensations keep returning? What have I been overriding? What have I been overriding? When do I leave myself? When do I leave myself? What does my body need that I keep postponing? What does my body need that I keep postponing? And if my body had a voice today, what would it say? If my body had a voice today, what would it say? What part of me still needs to come home? What part of me still needs to come home? And we're going to close with a reframe. Maybe your exhaustion is not weakness. Maybe your slowing down is not failure. Maybe the freeze, the fatigue, the overwhelm, the collapse are not the enemy. Maybe they're a doorway. Because sometimes the body does not break down. It calls us back into truth, back into safety, back into presence, back into self. And perhaps this chapter is not, how do I push harder? Perhaps it is, how do I finally listen? Because the body has been speaking all along. And the question is, are we ready to hear it? And when we do, the return begins. And so it is. Blessed be.